So my name is Bill Kahn, K-A-H-N, and I live in Georgetown, South Carolina, and I'm the VP of Sales for Concurrent Real-Time. And I've celebrated my 40th anniversary with the company on January 3rd, right out of Georgia Tech. So I was at Georgia Tech getting my master's degree, and the company came to our campus and interviewed students, and it fit right in with what I was studying, which was computer integrated manufacturing systems. And this is real-time computers. I thought it was really cool, so I decided that's the place I wanted to go. I majored in master's in mechanical engineering, and my undergrad was Bachelor of Engineering Science, ESM, Engineering Science and Mechanics. So, maybe the question is, why did I stay so long? It's been a really good ride here with the company. I've always had great experiences with the people I work with. It's like a big family. And I think I've had good bosses over the years too. And so that's helped, continuously keeping me interested. And it's just been a very rewarding place to work with wonderful people. And the technology's been great. And I've really seen things change. We've gone completely from totally proprietary computers, these H-series computers with a VOS, virtual operating system, completely proprietary. And the company used to build the CPU boards from scratch, to moving to RISC processors, Motorola processors, and then finally about 25 years ago we made a big change from those more proprietary systems to Linux and open architecture with Intel, and that was a huge change, but we made it through that, and our customers have really enjoyed using our computers all these years. 66 years here down in the Fort Lauderdale area. This company, we used to be a part of Harris Corporation, which is located in Melbourne, Florida. They're one of the largest aerospace employers in the state. And we were Harris Computer Systems, and we went through some changes where we merged with Concurrent Computer Corporation out of Oceanport, New Jersey. And then when we took their name but moved everything to Fort Lauderdale. And we've been in 2 or 3 facilities down here in my career. And the building we're in today in Pompano Beach is by far the most beautiful building I've ever worked in. So it's really pretty here. I knew I wanted to go into sales in college, but I didn't want to jump right in. So I started out as a pre-sales application engineer. And I wanted to see how the salespeople were doing it before I took the big leap into sales myself. So I worked for 2.5 years as an engineer supporting the sales team. And then a position came open in Pompano Beach in marketing, and I took that and I came back to Fort Lauderdale. I was in Atlanta, came back to Fort Lauderdale, took this job here, and then a position opened in Boston to work under a salesman up there, a senior salesperson. So I took it, went to Boston, worked for him, and really got my hands wet. And then a position came open in upstate New York. They wanted to have more depth of sales in Binghamton, New York. The whole reason for Binghamton was because there was a company up there called CA Link, or Link Binghamton, and they were the world's largest manufacturer of military flight simulators. So we had to have an office there. And so I went up there, worked at that location for 27 years, and it was great up there. We raised our family in upstate New York. Great place. So I think we're really in a niche with real-time computing and with Red Hawk Linux. We don't really have a lot of direct competitors out there. And Red Hawk Linux solves really difficult problems for some of the most technical customers we have. And as a result, you can't really get these fully integrated real-time Linux solutions from other companies. We may be the only company in the world who really does exactly what we do. And the sweet spot in the market, a lot of our customers do aerospace applications, hardware-in-the-loop simulation. And we are absolutely critical to the defense of the United States. Our major customers are developing some of the most complex weapons systems with our computers, and as a result, we're really locked in with a number of our military customers. I listen to their problems, and then I hear what they're running into, and I know we have the exact solution they need. And so it's really exciting when you hear somebody struggling with technology, to know that we have the solution, and then we're able to present that solution to the customer and show it to them. And typically these customers, once they become a customer, they're a customer for life. And it even goes to different generations of engineers. Having been here so long, I've worked with some of these companies for 25 or 30 years, and some of the original people I worked with have retired, but the next generation gets trained and continues to use our product, and they just love it, and it works. One of the things that we offer that I think is a big differentiator is the support. People bet their careers on decisions to use products like ours. And so when they make that purchase decision to use our products, we support them, and they know they can come to us and we can help them be successful in their program and achieve their goals. And we do that, and as a result, they keep coming back for more. Concurrent Real-Time is a solution provider for hard real-time applications. And what I've found in my career is that I'm attracted to customers who are doing hardware-in-the-loop simulation, and we're really able to help those customers achieve their goals in a cost-effective and rapid manner. So they're coming to us, and I honestly believe we can help them achieve their goals faster than if they go to any other customer or any other company. I think one of the things that's different about Concurrent is I'm not the only one who's been here for 40 years. I have another peer here in sales. I think he's 46 years. We have another gentleman in marketing. I think he's been here 60 years. There are 2 or 3 other people who started within 1 year of me, either before or after, that are all still here. So, it's really been a great place, and the people have all become good friends, and we just stay and work together. So it is interesting that we recognize we have senior people here, and we have brought in a number of young people. So we're hiring young engineers right out of college, and I think they're attracted to the fact that there's a handful of us guys who have been here for so long. They want that. I think people want some stability. Sure, younger engineers sometimes move around from company to company, but I think they also like the fact that if they pick a company like Concurrent, they have knowledge that, oh my gosh, there are some people here who've been here for a long time and can make a real career out of a place. And I think I've heard people say it's never really greener on the other side. So I've had friends leave, go to other companies, and it's never really been a panacea working elsewhere, and actually people have come back to Concurrent.